A friend and I were talking about the Talking Heads the other day, and I'm just kind of getting started on my journey into 80s music as a whole. And so I thought I should ask him about the Talking Heads, and we got to talking. And so I decided that it's time to come on and do a little deeper dive past the radio hits into what the Talking Heads are actually all about. And I can't think of any band except for maybe like Devo or I don't know, maybe Duran Duran, Oingo Boingo. There are a few, but definitely Talking Heads are at the top of 80s band. They epitomize what it means aesthetically to be like an 80s fan or an 80s type person. And that's why we're going to listen to an album from 1977. But I feel like it's going to have a lot of that 80s sensibilities in there. Let's find out. Funkadelic. First, we're going to talk a little bit about uh, David Byrne's voice. It's kind of you love it or you hate it. It's very polarizing. Uh, I used to really not like it. I got to come clean. It's definitely an acquired taste. I feel if you do like it, but maybe let me know if you liked it right off the bat. Hey, that's cool too. But I'm gonna tell you one of the things that is making me like it and helped me turn around about this voice is the fact that he's doing all these little embellishments that seem um kind of seem like interjections from a guitar. That uh-huh. Oh wow. Like marimba action. Love it. So romantic. Well, let's talk about this. It's kind of impressive that he doesn't really change this vowel right here when he goes up. That's pretty cool. And also, uh, I just I find this chord progression really catchy. Like, and I salute them for being a band that just it's a very 70s thing to do, admittedly. It's a very 20th century thing to do. Uh, to just kind of lay the chords out there and just say, "Hey, this is the song." I love it, honestly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love this rambling guitar. down here. I also like the way when he said like stock, it wasn't stock, it was stock. Like like what is going on? It's so fuzzy and it's so I love it. I love that. I love that he's being like well, probably pretending to be introspective, honestly, and you know, what where did my common sense go? All this stuff, and instead of just saying, forget about it, he's saying, I believe in mystery. That's such a cooler way. That's so much more stylish than saying I don't care or I'm not worried about it or something else that I feel like perhaps another lyricist might have said. It's nice. Oh, very, very David Byrnish at the end. Wow. Okay. Okay. I really appreciate the panning. Really nice. Gotta love a reattack. Really nice. I think something that's interesting and kind of uh, elucidating. It's making some things click into place here. Is the fact that he seems to be uh, leading, like his vocal melody is definitely taking charge as the lead instrument here. That's a very poppy thing to do. Um, Not that I would consider this pop, but in the way that it's presented with the kind of um, kooky, it's not, it's wall of sound, but it's not because one or two instruments or more is really overdriven. It's the fact that it's just um, very full, and yet uh, all of that, the musical component is very steady um, by itself, and that's giving him like this springboard to just jump off and just kind of keep rambling. And that to me says that this is in a more progressive vein, right? But I feel like pop singers later would definitely take notes from this style of singing where it's to emphasize the vocal melody, like the vocal is the lead instrument. Love the dubbed guitar. It's really nice. I need that again. So surfer right here. Wow. His name is fair enough. I feel like in that last verse that it really it's really the band mission statement. Like um it's really just an introduction of who they are. And I mean, especially this being like the second song on the first album. Yeah. It wouldn't like honestly this it feels like this wouldn't be out of place being the first song on the album just because of that there. I'm speaking out. Like that's dude. The way I don't it's just hard to explain. The way he sang that, the way he delivered that was just it's just perfect. It makes you feel like you know the band better just by hearing it, which is g- genius. Like that's what you want, man. Love it. Love the reattacks. Nate, let me get that again. Yeah, it's like the story continues. Love that. And even it's got I'm not trying to say like they're all the music sounds the same or anything. I'm definitely not saying that, but even like the way that they're grooving is kind of similar, but it's a little bit more subdued. Let me make clear my best intention. Right. Girls ask can I define decision. Boys ask can I describe their function. It's weird. Okay, so I I love that. I really love the change there. It lulled you in with this kind of it seemed like we were grooving in the same kind of funky way, which would not have been a bad thing if they kept it going, honestly. But the way that it changed to this kind of like almost like a like military thing, like it was almost like marching kind of music. Yeah. I don't I don't know. That's just it caught me off guard. It kind of reminds me of like some other songs that I hear like when I like turn on 80s radio and like just to hear that now is kind of a really just sweet confirmation for that. Did he say? Did he say I'm gonna puke? Is that what he said? I think he's dubbing over his own voice when he does that. Uh, it could be like the other bandmates like chipping in. But it's honestly it's hard to tell. Um, and I feel like whichever one it is doesn't really matter so much. The feeling that that gives is like this the smarmiest kind of consolation. Like if you're if and the way he's like he seems like he's like commiserating with somebody in the beginning, and he's like talking about like all these problems like people are bringing to him, or they're uh like things that he might overhear or something. I don't know, I'm just kind of like giving my impression as best I can without the lyrics in front of me. I do apologize for that. But when it kicks in, right, you like it's like serious kind of verse, like he's taking it seriously, and then whenever the chorus kicks in with this like military march type music, it immediately seems like it's undercutting any of that, and he's like he's just being super sarcastic about it. I really do. Uh, I think that's what's going on. Anyway, that's just an impression that I get. Uh, what's going on and what I'm hearing, it could be a completely different thing. I'm probably gonna go look at the lyrics and study those later. Continuing. Sick bass slide. Yeah, yeah. And now this. Love it. Love that guitar. Way over there, way in some off space. Again, love the panning. The whole album, it's been nothing but stellar. And I was honestly a little bit nervous because, you know, I wasn't sure if they were making it, with headphones in mind. But I feel like it translates naturally anyway, just because they were making it for stereo systems. So it's basically the same concept. Yeah. But I think that he's being uh very uh he's mocking the way that like pop songs like want you to like the way that the industry would perhaps want a band to be in the way that they're approaching the subject matter. There's honestly been done to death, and will remain that, and I feel like he did not cure the world with this song, uh, if that was his intent. But he's like, I feel like he's also saying that uh, when we we participate in these things, and when we complain and we have these problems and we bring that to somebody, that we're also we're also perpetuating those things. I don't know. It's I'm getting a little bit too into it, but I feel like there may be a little bit of that there as well, if I'm on the right track. Let's not even dwell on it and just go on. This is amazing so far. This is exactly what I needed. Yeah, let me get that again. Okay, so uh the whole the whole intro is interesting. It's got that kind of churchy organ. The it's got this kind of, I love their like surf rock guitar. It's been their amp settings this whole time, kind of. Uh, yeah, I love that. And the way he's holding these notes is like, it's impressive, and at the same time, it like you can feel like how awkward that is, like for the body to do. You naturally, I feel like the body naturally wants to stray away and to just keep flat and just dead on. Like that's impressive in its own way. It's so folksy, so folky, whichever you want to say. Man, I'm gonna have to learn the names, but this guitarist is doing an amazing job of chasing his vocal stylings and just matching up with him. It's That's exactly what you want in a band. Love it. Right here, these changes, these little micro changes. Love that tom. Oh, that's money. Cash. Man. He's just so naturally nasally. That's the thing. Yeah. Okay, so he's so naturally nasally, is what I was saying, and it really lends itself to all these kind of etheric, kind of wailing, uh, I want to say ramblings. I mean, it's a very it's very purposeful, obviously, because he's thinking about the changes, and he's trying to match up, and he's trying to, obviously, he's going somewhere that he's planned ahead. I feel, at least a little bit. Like I said, it doesn't feel forced, and therefore it's just so natural sounding. That's so impressive. Honestly, I feel like this is probably the like vocal peak of this album. Not gonna call it too early, but I'm making a little prediction. Love it. That was probably my favorite song, honestly, so far. However, all right. See, there he goes again. It's so ethereal. I can't believe they've already gone through two cycles of that in 1 minute. That's crazy to me. Man, the wailing is real. I feel like maybe he doesn't do that as much in the radio hits. I'll have to pay closer attention. I'm normally paying attention to the guitar more when I listen to Talking Heads, because I find it, at least the stuff that they play on the radio, is more. It's got this like thick guitar, and it's like, yeah, that's. But this does not have that, like, at all, and instead it's like it's begging you to listen to the vocals. So I'm really getting a sense of what David Byrne is all about as a singer, and that's great. I love that. I love that, and he was doing that a lot on the last song, on Happy Day, where it was these long sustained. It was a lot of these like just extended lines, and a lot of like just exploring like what how long can I keep like a thing going, and then I'll keep it going right until I have to be short, and I'll just chop up instead of just like cutting off the line and just like stopping, like like just not singing anymore. He decides to like go with something like nice and sharp, and I he's doing that like here too, right? That Okay. Little reverb action.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, baby, it's you.
Tremendous. No compassion. This is like the longest song I've seen so far, I think. Look at that. Almost 5 minutes. It's like, man, that's like an epic for them. How are they going to fill all that time? They're gonna apparently they're gonna fill it with slides, and I do believe this is a glass slide. I could be mistaken, but it seems like a glass slide.
In a world where people have problems, in this world where decisions are a way of life, other people's problems.
It's a really expressive bass, and it's also a really, really interesting, like, I guess riff. That little lick that he's tossing off. This.
In this world where decisions are
That guitar lick, I feel like I recognize that retroactively, having heard it here. I feel like this guitarist has been doing that in a few places in this album, and that's part of their kit, their repertoire, and to kind of see that like taking shape. That's like one of the exciting things. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I do this, like to see like all of these things, and I feel like I'm getting to know these artists, and that's a beautiful thing.
of life, other people's problems.
That bass line is stupid. I love that.
They say compassion is a virtue, but I don't have that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The drummer really likes the tom-tom.
So many people have their problems. I'm not interested in their problems.
Yeah, okay. This is like the Psycho Killer stuff, where like he's kind of like it's almost like he's like choking on the words, like he's like barking almost, but like it's not coming out as a bark. It's like he's literally like trying to catch his breath, but he's just like singing with that same kind of like energy. Fascinating style. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone do that. It's when I was talking about urgency before, like that has nothing on this. This takes that sense of urgency and vulnerability up, just pick a large number. It takes it up there. It's crazy. I love that. That's like one of my favorite things that he does as a vocalist. And I knew that like coming in here. I just want to fully disclose that information. Give it to me.
So many people have their problems. I'm not interested in their problems. I guess I've experienced some problems, but now I've made some decisions. It takes a lot of time to push away the nonsense. Take my compassion,
Yes.
push it as far as it goes. My interest level's dropping. My interest level is dropping.
Okay, so this like wind up that he does, that's really cool. It's like I feel like it's kind of almost related to the way he does Stach. It's like, oh man, what is, I feel like he does it on Psycho Killer. That's probably where I'm familiar with him doing that move.
My interest level is dropping.
Right here. Oh, you know what? He does that on Burning Down the House too. Yeah.
What are you in love with your problems? I think you take it a little too far. It's not so cool to have so many problems, but don't expect me to explain your indecision. Go talk to your analyst. Isn't that what they're paid for? Ooh, you walk and talk. You still function like you used to. Ooh, it's not a question of your personality or style. Be a little more selfish. It might do you some good. More selfish. Be a little more selfish. It might do you some good.
Yeah, the phrasing. Let's talk about okay, so let's talk a little bit about the lyrics. Lyrics are phenomenal. It's not a question of personality or style. I feel like the follow up is it's a question of health. Like, and if he's saying like if you're really this messed up, like just like go see help. Like literally go talk to your like your shrink. Isn't that what they're for? Like stop talking to me about it. This is no longer an issue for, just talking to your buddies. Like you have a serious problem. I want you to get better. Um, like partly so I don't have to hear about it anymore because it's annoying. Partly because I just want you to like be healthy. So like go get out of here. So lyrics are brilliant. Like ultimate slam. And then the phrasing is brilliant. Instead of like I don't know. It's just like I'm not a singer, so I can't really articulate. But I feel like the way he uh, jams in, be a little bit more selfish in that kind of wind up there. That's I feel like if I was a vocalist, I would really appreciate that. That really stands out. And like this whole song, this whole album thus far has been just replete with examples of that kind of clever phrasing. It's awesome.
Be a little more selfish. It might do you some good.
It's like he's running out of time to say these things. It's like it gives the impression that he's always been fighting to get a word in edgewise, and now that he has his chance, he's just like, okay, can I just like go. Love it. Here we go with the crazy slidey thing. Ugh. Could be metal. Could be they're using two different slides.
In a world
Perfect. Perfect.
people have problems. In this world where decisions are a way of life. Other people's
Poor guy.
Say compassion is a virtue, but I don't have the time.
Man,
Here we go again.
here we go again. Alright. Alright. What's he gonna tell her this time? It might be a guy, I don't know, but I feel like this is something he might say to your female companion. Man. Okay. I wanna say so much more about that song because I feel like it really it encapsulates a different kind of energy that I don't feel like is played on the radio. I feel like that's a totally different face of the Talking Heads that I haven't gotten to see yet. Man, love it. If it was two different slides, that is in fact brilliant. Even if it's just one, still cool. I don't know what was going on there, but it all came together so well. It sounded so frazzled. There was literally that like just sloppy just like explosion of just of a guitar's representation of frustration and just completely just like giving a like I don't know what's going on. I don't have the time anymore. Imagine writing a song about your social battery being on empty in 1977. Who'd have thunk? I think it's been done earlier than that though, honestly, but to greater effect, perhaps not. I love how a lot of these riffs kind of hang on for longer than you would think they would. It seems like in a similar way that David Byrne like kind of with his clever phrasing jams a lot into his vocal lines. Like this guitar player is like kind of jamming more into a riff and it's giving a lot of like it's giving the same impression but it also it honestly it's just it takes the funk up. The essence of funk is the relationship between 1 and 5. That is the time. There is like a phantom 5. It's just a very late. I remember watching this DVD where this guy was breaking down how to be as funky as possible. And he's like, all right, you can do 1 and 3. Sometimes we do 1 and 4. But if you were like us, we were like 1 and 4. And but he was like implying that it was like almost 5. And it was like, what are you saying? Is it actually just 1 again? And it blew my mind. I still don't quite comprehend it because I'm not funky enough. One day, perhaps. But this has, I feel like, a similar sensibility. This guitar playing. Yeah. God, it's so wow. Love that.
I'm living in the future. I feel wonderful. I'm tipping over backwards. I'm so ambitious. I'm looking back. I'm running a race, and you're the book I read. So feel my fingers as they touch your arms. I'm spinning around, and I feel alright. The book I read was in your eyes. Na 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 na, na 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 na.
I love the way he goes through different vowels. Very catchy, very effective. And I love hate this low end piano that's coming in right now again. However, I love the higher end that will be coming back, hopefully, because it reminds me a lot of what the guitar riff was doing in the intro, and that's really nice. But this, I don't know, I feel like between this and the and the way he's just like wailing, and honestly, I feel like he's a little bit louder in this song than others. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like from a lot of other voices that would get annoying, but I don't know. I'm growing to appreciate and like his voice, so I'll let it slide. But it is a lot, and I feel like the way that it's like the way that it's arranged in like the headphone space is also playing a part in that. And I don't know if that's like intentional or not. It could be, but I don't know. That would be interesting to find out.
Na 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 na, na 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 na.
Gosh, love the organ, honestly. Here we go. This. Love it. Yep. Yep. Okay. What a tight band. We're gonna have to watch some live Talking Heads. That's all there is to it. Don't worry about the government. Solid advice. Solid.
I see the clouds that move across the sky. I see the wind that moves the clouds away. It moves
No, you don't.
over by the building. I pick the building that I want to live in. I smell the pine trees and the beeches in the woods. I see the pine cones that fall by the highway. That's the highway that goes to the building. I pick the building that I want to live in. It's over there, it's over there. My building has every convenience.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about me. Don't you worry about me.
Hmm.
Don't you worry about me. I see the states across this big nation. I see the laws made in Washington, D.C. I think of the ones I consider my favorites. I think of the people that are working for me. Some civil servants are just like my loved ones. They work so hard and they try to be strong. I'm a lucky guy to live in my building.
There he goes with that tom tom.
They all need buildings to help them along. It's over there, it's over there. My building has every convenience. It's gonna make life easier for me. It's gonna be easy to get things done. I will relax along with my loved ones. Loved ones, loved ones. Visit the building, take the highway, walk and come up and see me. I'll be working, but if
Ugh.
you come visit, I'll put down what I'm doing. My friends are important. I wouldn't worry about me. It wouldn't worry about me. Don't you worry about me. Don't you worry about me.
Yeah, my nose hurts just thinking about those notes that he holds. My gosh.
Can we run that again?
Oh, it's got the ow. What is that instrument? Help me out, guys. In the comment section, what is the instrument? It sounds like you're like grinding pepper at like a fancy restaurant. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe this is the wrong hand motion to be doing on camera. You know what I'm talking about though. It sounds like a pepper grinder. Like at least that's what it reminds me of whenever I hear it. I don't know. And I feel like it doesn't work like that when you play it. Like I feel like it's one of those things that you like use at like New Year's Eve celebrations. Like that kind of thing. You kind of like swinging around in a circle and it makes the sound. I don't know how you would play that thing. I don't know if that's how they like the official ones work or if that's just the New Year's Eve ones. Whatever, man. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like my favorite thing. Nothing can instantly, except for maybe like cowbell or like some kind of like, you know, like some kind of hand drum, can make a song sound like of the Latin persuasion quicker than that thing, whatever that thing is called. Love it. Ugh.
Every sentence I use refer to women and their names.
It's so sassy sounding. Oh, there he goes again with the marimba. Yes.
Last week.
Okay, so with him providing drum fills with his mouth, and the fact that he uh just like performed like the brass like line there, it I feel like that kind of drives home something that I've been suspecting for a lot of the album. With the exception of perhaps the guitar, I feel like he writes most of this music just by like going around scatting like a wild man. I feel like he definitely has a vision, and he either that or they as a band are just extremely tight and they're very open and ready to share ideas with each other. One of those two, I suspect, must be true. Like lightning in a bottle, like could not happen again with a very explorative band. Like, so interesting. Like these choices. Okay, so let's have the like New Year's Eve pepper grinder thing with marimba, with uh, brass, with uh, like weird etheric wailing vocals. And that's I don't even know if it's the weirdest song on the album. That's the thing that really kills me. I'm gonna take it back. There's a little bit more. Yeah, that the way the way he comes back in, like I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone like do that. It's like it seems like solely a David Byrne thing. It's it's so catchy. I like every time he does it. It's just like it hooks you back into the song. Right, that like slingshot.
Last week.
Weird. You're weird, David. Actually, this might be my favorite. I think it's my new favorite. God, they're all so good. This is such a good album. You guys. Aw, shoot. Here we go. God, they look they look so disillusioned. I hope they're all right. Okay, not surf guitar now. Like more of the like standard like 70s what you'd think of when you hear like 70s guitar. Interesting. Love the bass line, really. There there they go again. I don't know. Yeah, just like hanging on to it too long, but in a good way.
Can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous.
All right, you guys. I kind of feel like I want to skip a lot of this. I might edit a lot of this out. Just wanted to tell you because I've already heard it before. So, see ya.
Sleep 'cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Oh,
Wow, he's so furious.
I passed out hours ago. I'm sadder than you'll ever know. I close my eyes on this sunny day. Say something once, why say it again? Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run away.
These are not the lyrics I'm familiar with. Maybe that'll change. I don't know. And also, I feel like his voice seems like strained a little. And I feel like there's a lot more. It's like more growly. It's grittier. It's definitely different. I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is a different version or what. Uh-oh. What was that? Little speed up here, maybe? Just a little bit?
I hate people when they're not polite. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Is this live? Wait, what is this?
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run away.
What the heck? Love it. Sounds a whole lot more raw. Honestly, could pass for a demo tape. Wouldn't be surprised if it was. It just snuck up on the album. Whoa. Honestly, it feels like an older song. Like it feels like something. Like it feels like something he just like had in his back pocket the whole time. I don't know. I'm not gonna get too deep, but yeah, I love the raw sound of this particular version a lot. I don't know if I like it better than the one I'm familiar with, but yeah, very like refreshing and I don't know, just kind of eye opening to hear this. Well, ear opening, really, to be introduced to this. Wild. Positively wild. What was going on with his voice, though? That was crazy. That did seem live. Please help. I need to know. Pulled up. I pulled up on him. Okay. Okay. Yes. Love that.
I slipped and I got pulled up. I tripped and then you pulled me up. I slipped and I got pulled up. I slipped and then you pulled me up, pulled me up, pulled me up.
It literally sounds like someone's karate chopping this dude in his throat.
And then you pulled me up, pulled me up, pulled me up.
Careful, man.
I drift away to another land, sleeping, dreaming such a simple thing. I think of things that I might be. I see my name go down in history. I was complaining I was down in the dumps. I feel so strong now 'cause you pulled me up, pulled me up, 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 up. I slipped and I got pulled up. I tripped and then you pulled me up. I tripped and I got pulled up. I slipped and then you pulled me up, pulled me up, pulled me up. Pulled me up, 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 up.
The noises this guy makes. Yeah, you're right.
Cast a shadow on the living room wall. Dark and savage with a profile so sharp. Deep and wonderful food on the table. There's really no hurry, I'll eat in a while. I was complaining I was down in the dumps. I feel so strong now 'cause you pulled me up, 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 up. I slipped and I got pulled up. I tripped and then you pulled me up. I slipped and I got pulled up. I slipped and then you pulled me up, pulled me up, pulled me up.
Oh my gosh. Just going bananas. You settle down, sir. We'll have to ask you to leave. Up. And one more. It feels like a really fun song to hear live. I bet that was a blast. Love Goes to Building on Fire.
When my love stands next to your love,
Wow.
I can't compare love.
Why does he... In that other picture, he looked different. He looks really different in this picture. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks like Mr. Bean in this picture. Sorry, man. He looked a lot better in the other... What is going on? They look about the same. You can tell they're the same person. What is his deal? Pretty sure it's David Byrne in the middle, right? Yeah. What is going on with him? uh,
When it's not love, it's not love.
true.
It's not love, which is my face, which is a building, which is on fire,
Oh,
fire. When my love stands next to your love, I can't define love. When it's not love, it's not love.
love this little break action here.
Find love. When it's not love, it's not love.
That's nice.
It's not love, which is my face, which is a building, which is on fire.
Okay, so I just want to take a moment to drop my phone and also to appreciate the mastery that the drummer, I don't know which one it is. Sorry. But the drummer has this mastery over emphasis and when to come in stronger and when to literally just hit the kit harder to like really accentuate something to great effect in the hat department. I'm noticing this is really good stuff right here. That's so busy. I love it. Okay. Love that brass hook. That's hot. Yeah. 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 So you can tell that this is like a remaster because I feel like like the synth or the keys just would not sound like this back then. It's not particularly a bad thing, but it does sound like it's of that certain period, the mid 2000s.
I guess I'll have to make it clearer. Say something to change my mind. Bring me back the way I used to be. If it takes forever, that's alright.
Love the
Say words
marimba.
that I've been trying to hear.
God, it's so much. I feel like there's phase involved. Man, that's really heavy in the mix. It's it's almost too much. I'll give it a pass, but yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you if you told me that that was a little bit much. Man,
wish you wouldn't say that. I 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 wish you wouldn't.
I'm so hooked on that marimba. Wow. It's so and it just plays so nice with the bass. Love it.
Say that. I wish you wouldn't 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 say that.
That woke me up.
I wish you wouldn't say that. I wish you wouldn't say that.
You know, you can't accuse the man of not being clear with his intention. Oh no, now there's an acoustic psycho killer. Help. Is my internet kaput? Is this the end? Is this the end of me? That's not really acoustic.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, run.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What version have I been hearing this whole time? What on earth is going on? I don't remember like cellos in in the one I've heard on the radio. What? I love that.
I passed out hours ago. I'm sadder than you'll ever know. I close my eyes.
Do I just not know the lyrics of this song?
Say something once, why say it again?
Alright, alright. As much as we love this, I'm gonna skip ahead. Fresh on YouTube.
Oh dear, what if everything they say is true? Oh dear, then there won't be anything for me and you. Well, even if
So she plays bass,
to start all
and this guy plays the sixth string.
what would be the point to be a fool like them?
I love that.
Even if
It's a really catchy bass line.
Even if we have to start over again, what will be the point in being a fool like that?
I feel like this guitar could really it's almost like a bossa nova thing. It's really catchy. What is that?
No,
there like a harpsichord?
That's not my way. That's not my way. That's not like me. That's not like me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried. I tried. That's not like me. That's not like me. That's not my way. That's not my way. I couldn't do it.
Yes.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't try.
This is probably my new favorite. This is awesome. Love this one.
That's not my way. That's not my way. If I feel it in my heart,
Wow. Bravo. Yeah, probably my favorite. It's like top 3. That was huge. Okay, thank you. All right, last one. So sometimes it only shows 3 of them. Can anyone clarify why this might be? Is there one of them just like shy for the camera, or are they like officially a trio and only hire a session, I think, drummer? I don't know. Can someone tell me what's going on with that? If that's significant at all, or what? Because I don't know, I just find it interesting that when they do these like photos, like this is not the first one with 3 of them. What is that?
She's my neighbor, fill my cup. Bet you, baby, she can fill it up. She'll put the sugar on my tongue. Will she give me some? Is she gonna put sugar on my tongue? Is she gonna give me some sugar right there on my tongue? Put her right there on my tongue. Sweet, sweet, lover, lover, never, never, never find another to put sugar on my tongue. Give me some. Is she gonna put sugar on my
Love it.
tongue? Is she gonna give me some?
That drummer is underrated. That man, they're so tight. That's ridiculous.
Years and years, finally I see that you appear. My friends are here and they ask of me, is this the time that we're gonna see? I put the sugar on your tongue. Is she gonna put sugar on my tongue? Is she gonna put sugar on my tongue? Is she gonna give me some? She'll put it right there on my tongue.
Man, that breakbeat is going stupid. Why? Why does he do these things? It makes me feel evil listening to it. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, Talking Heads? Is there more? Seriously, is there more? Buy this album. You know what? I will. I will purchase this album. I think it's only right. And I think that should be a channel rule. If I deign an album fit to listen to and explore, win, lose, or draw, even if I hate it, I'm going to go buy it just on principle. I'll do it. I'll do that starting now with the Talking Heads debut album, 1977. Yeah, great stuff. Tremendous. A lot of instrumentation. So much, so much nuance. So tight. So intricate. So expressive. So fun. So much, so much whimsy. So kooky and weird, and so catchy, and therefore so memorable, and so much re-listening value, so much um to forget and remember, so many different vibes vying for supremacy, so many uh, true and slightly depressing takes on our postmodern life. So much angst, so much being sick of angst and angsty people, um, so much bullshit, so much putting on airs, and sick of the phony ways that we do things, so earnest and 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 urgent to say these things, so tired of thinking them and saying them and feeling them, uh, uh, so done with this video. No, it is the Talking Heads. I think I'm starting to understand now. I don't know where it's gonna go from here, but that is literally what makes the journey worth it. That is what makes each step touch the ground. That's why I'm here, and I hope that when I return to this place that I find so nice and so enriching, that you'll be right back with me. Thank you, and have a freaking good day already. Get out of here.